How's it going, everybody? This is GoldenboltLP, and welcome to part 2 of hunting down the Never Hungries. Just so happens to be the final episode of it. Yeah, I finally got through this time. But yeah, we're here at Path of Fallen Leaves, probably my favorite named dungeon of the Never Hungries dungeons. But man, this was a pain to do. It was just so freaking difficult to just go through these dungeons, dude. Like, it was frustrating, but getting there at the end is so incredibly, deliciously satisfying, and you're gonna see it firsthand in this episode, guys. If you stick all the way to the end, you're gonna see us get the final Never Hungry item. And yeah, we're back up to 400 times post-production's whatever speed, because that's how we get through this. And that means, guys, that we are coming really close to the end of this LP. That means after this, it means I gotta go and play this game on my own time some more to recruit the last Pokemon, so we're up to 719, and then head off to Destiny Tower, guys, and then, well, we've done everything we can possibly even do in this game. I don't want it to end either, but we're just about there, which means new LP is just around the corner, guys. That, or we'll, and it'll be that, we'll have White Randomizer Nuzlocke back on the weekends. That's how it is, guys. We're moving past the mystery dungeon games. We've just about finished everything there is to do here. And yeah, guys, it's an exciting but a very weird time for me. It's just weird. We're like it's the end of an era, I guess, but it's a really opening, like a beginning, really exciting beginning as well. But yeah, man, Path of Fallen Leaves. I gotta tell you, picking this team that I went and chose, definitely not the best idea I could have done. Mewtwo, as I don't even really know why I picked Mewtwo. I guess it's because there's a good amount of poison types in here, but still, it's like, but really the only reason I got through here is because of how lucky I got with Emera. Now, we didn't have Ally Revive or anything like that. I just got lucky with Emera, and it kind of made our not very effective attacks hit harder, and that's just the way of the world this time around. But, you know, that's just how it is. I'm really not sure why I picked this team. Giratina is kind of more of a hassle than he was anything good, because dude just kept separating Mewtwo and pissing me off. And man, I'm glad I didn't do the Never Hungries live commentary. It's gonna be a challenge not to curse or like as much as I may do off camera, because this game gets me going sometimes, man, and not in the good way. Just sometimes this game just pisses me right off, but you know, getting those last items, it's like, yeah, I did it. What you gonna do now, game? And you get a nice little item for completing it. And yeah, as you can see, everybody is split up right now because the game and the world and everything on planet Earth hates me when I do the recordings of these dungeons. It's like, god dang it. But I don't know, man. If you don't have, I would say you're just gonna really need to focus on Reviver Seeds and some Max Elixirs. Really, just keep it old school is what I do. Also don't forget about Wands, they're really helpful too. So a little new school up in there, but really, you find a lot of apples around, and you can always switch your team to defer that, what was I even saying? Hunger. But yeah, so we can go ahead and get, I believe someone had an awakening. Did we use it? I don't know if we did it at one point. But we do at one point, if we didn't already, and it's really exciting. I don't know if we did, but if we did, whatever. Sometimes I don't look right at the screen while I'm doing this. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying that Sonic Unleashed music. I love Sonic Unleashed, man. I don't care what anybody says. People make fun of the Werehog stages, dude. I hadn't had that much fun in a Sonic game in a long freaking time, and even the Werehog stages, I'll even go as far as to say that, because you genuinely felt like a different Sonic character. Now, canonically, I guess that's not a good idea. Whatever, make Sonic a werewolf. That's weird to think about. But, I don't know, man. I feel like that gave me more hate than Black Knight did, or Secret Rings, for that matter. No one really talks about Secret Rings, but I didn't like that game. That was probably one of my least favorite Sonics in recent years. Excluding Boom. I think Boom just kind of makes the cut for everybody. I've never played Sonic 06, so I don't know. But, I don't know, man. I thought Unleashed was a fantastic game. I even played the Wii version, and I think it was even better on like PS3 because you got those overworlds and things like that. And it had some of the best music in Sonic history, I have to say, and it set the pace for a lot of the things in the future. Get it? Because he's fast, set the pace. That was a very not intentional joke at all. But I don't know, man, those daytime stages were perfect, and the werewolf stages were like, hey man, just pretend this is like a Knuckles stage or something. Isn't that cool? Like, beat 'em up. I don't know. I liked it, man. That game gets way too much hate to this day, and it's like, what, 10 years old? it's gotta be almost 10 years old by now. It's gotta be pushing 10 years old. It may probably like 8 years old. I don't remember when it came out. But such a fantastic game, whatever anybody says. People hate the Werehog stages because it's cool to hate the Werehog stages. People hate Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice because it's cool to hate Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice. If you like something, like it, man. That's just how it goes. I take no shame in how much that I enjoy Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice. I just watched that. For people who don't know, that's a movie where Batman and Superman fight. Now, there are a lot of weak points in that movie, but I'm a childhood Superman fan. When I was little, I used to tell people in school that I wanted to grow up and become Superman, not Clark Kent, not a journalist. I wanted to grow up and become Superman. So that would still be pretty cool today. I'd be all right with that if I like just hit my prime and it was like, guess what, Golden Bolt, you're Superman now. I'd be like, you know what? That's all right with me. I think I could live with that. But that was my dream as a child. So I have like a deep-rooted connection to Superman. Ever since I was probably like 3 or 4, I was a big Superman fan. I have like so many Superman comic books. I don't know if I've ever talked about this. Little known fact. I've got Superman posters and stuff, just like got the Man of Steel poster. So when you can understand that as somebody who was a huge Superman fan, I was ecstatic about that film. Man of Steel and Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice. Now, there are a lot of weak points in the film, like I was saying. There are a lot of things like, why didn't the guy at Wayne Enterprises just freaking leave the building while Superman was fighting Zod? It's like, what? Why didn't he just leave? Why did he need Bruce Wayne to tell him to leave? I don't know. That whole beginning of that movie is kind of like, what? And there are parts of it where I'm like, Lois Lane, you're ruining everything, but I won't spoil it for people who haven't seen it yet. I'm surprised if you know what it is and you haven't seen it, I'm very surprised. It's a dang good movie, man. There's some plot holes, but whatever, man. If you love these characters, you're gonna love the movies. And it got me psyched out of my mind for Justice League, because I used to watch just the original Justice League cartoons. When I was a kid, I used to watch Super Friends. Like, this was the cartoon back in the 80s or something like that. It was before I was born. I was born in the 90s. But like, god dang it, I always get so burpy during these recording sessions, especially the longer ones. But yeah, I used to have like figurines, like action figures for every superhero on Super Friends. Like, I had a Batman one and a Superman one and a Wonder Woman one and a Green Lantern, and like all of these. Green Lantern is my second favorite superhero, by the way. So you can imagine how devastated I was when I watched the Green Lantern movie and saw how freaking terrible it is. I'll address that in a moment, but I used to line these guys up on the floor and sit on the floor with macaroni and cheese and watch Super Friends, and that sounds like the best thing on planet Earth right now. I would like to do that like now. Like when I'm done recording, it's like I might go watch freaking Super Friends or something. But no, not really. But well, maybe, I don't know. I don't have anything to do really. It's really this, and then it's weekend time, which means Golden Bolt catches up on his sleep and hunkers down for the next episode, dude, because ooh, Destiny Tower's gonna be hard. I haven't thought about live streaming it. Now, I'm not gonna say that's a 100% thing, because that's asking my computer to do a lot of stuff, and it's just a MacBook Pro, and it's a MacBook Pro from 2011, and I don't want to push it when I'm trying to record the last episode, but we could. I'll keep it in mind. I'm keeping my mind wide open for that. No promises at all, though, I have to say. None at all. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Please don't start thinking, oh, he's gonna live stream. But yeah, I have to get myself ready for that. But Super Friends, man, loved it. The Flash, God, the Flash TV show is incredible. I haven't seen Supergirl. I hear it's okay. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know. I'm sure it'll be good. I used to own Supergirl comics too, man. I don't care. No shame. I like Wonder Woman also. No shame at all. Wonder Woman's freaking awesome, though. She's honestly, like, dude, Gal Gadot. Go Google right now, Gal Gadot. Galgadot. She is the most gorgeous woman on the planet. Like, not even an exaggeration, dude. She plays Wonder Woman, and aka Diana Prince, and she is just, oh, dude, drop dead gorgeous. Like, I'm surprised that people like that exist on the planet. Oh, dude. Let me know who. Do you guys have celebrity crushes? I've had a few in my lifetime. Celebrity crushes. Gal Gadot, though, dude, she tops everyone. She's so beautiful. I would love to meet her one day. And just, her voice, she's perfect, man. Perfect woman, Gal Gadot. Just so you know, if you happen to be Gal Gadot and you're watching my videos, call me, please. Please call me. I'm playing Pokemon. I need to meet Gal Gadot, dude. That's what I need. I need to get this channel to be like 3 million subscribers so that I can go to, oh yeah, Monster House bullcrap, not today, ba-boom! But I need to get like 3 million subscribers so I can go to a movie premiere and be that guy, and I'll be like, and I'll vlog it and be like, guys, I'm about to meet Gal Gadot, this happened because of you, and it'll be beautiful. And then we'll meet Gal Gadot and I will be happy, and then Gal Gadot and I will get married. Not really, but I don't know where I was going. Oh, I was gonna say, have you guys ever had celebrity crushes? I actually want to know this. Like, if you have, definitely let me know, because lots of my friends have it, and they'll be like, oh, dude, I used to have the biggest crush on Ashley Tisdale, and people will be like, dude, she's like famous. I'll be like, yeah, I had a huge crush on Ashley Tisdale, dude. That was like my middle school crush was Ashley Tisdale. Oh god, and she's still like super pretty now. But she's married. I don't know if Gal Gadot's married. Maybe she is. But dude, Ashley Tisdale, I had a huge crush on her. I watched Sweet Life of Zack and Cody specifically because Ashley Tisdale was on it. I'd be like, God, she's perfect. And she's still pretty perfect, man, I have to say. Although our height difference would be, I hear Ashley Tisdale's like 5 feet or something, and I'm 6'6", which you heard that right, 6.5 feet tall. Never played basketball in a league or anything. 6.5 feet tall, and dude, I don't know, man. She's still super pretty. Our height difference would be a little strange, I'm sure, but you know what? Ashley Tisdale still got it, man. I'm trying to think who else I've had a celebrity crush. I used to have a celebrity crush on Hayden Panettiere for a while. She was the girl from Heroes, for people who don't know. And if you don't know that, you might know Kingdom Hearts. She's the voice of Kairi on Kingdom Hearts. And she's attractive, dude. Hayden Panettiere, and has easily the coolest sounding oh, this is when we Mega Evolved to Mewtwo-Y. I was just like, oh, Mewtwo-Y is just on the screen. But yeah, this is when we did it. It happened here. We got people who X-Drill using Earthquake, whatever, bullcrap. But she's so attractive. But man, Gal Gadot right now, she is like number one, like the biggest number. Oh god, she's so attractive, dude. Beautiful. But yeah, if you guys have ever had I don't remember even where I was like talking about Super Friends and Wonder Woman and stuff. If you guys have ever had a celebrity crush, I would love to know so I'm not alone in this world. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm your celebrity crush. What's up? Oh man. Whatever. Say I'm probably not. There are some attractive people in the world, dude. Gal Gadot is one of them. And that freaking Swallow, did you like how I warped him and he showed up right and he was like, did you mean to put me 2 inches in front of you? It's like, no, dude. Or whatever I did, stayed away him? I don't know. But, so, about these dungeons, I believe the Path of Fallen Leaves is 43 floors, and the one after it is 44 floors of hell, but I decided to go back and bring Gibbs and Barnaby and Loomps back for that one. Barnaby's just in this one. I haven't mentioned this is like just Barnaby, but he's just a solid Pokemon, man. He's just got so many strengths, and hopefully there aren't a lot of fire Pokemon on Destiny Tower, because that would kind of suck, because all 3 of us, Gibbs, Barnaby, and Loomps, all have weakness to fire, which is sucky. That is not cool. But yeah, I'm probably going to segment those episodes out, so that then they'll all be live, probably. Well, yeah, they will be live. This is like probably, like, yes, they will. They have to be live because this is it. And we're hitting the end. So that's gonna be what the majority of my day is tomorrow. That is like prepping that last episode. And maybe I'll just do a live stream just because, like, tomorrow night. Once I get everything done, maybe I'll just like set up my capture card and do a live stream. I haven't done a live stream in the longest time. I can't even remember when the last time I did a live stream was. I hope my capture card is somewhere around. That would be great. But, yeah, man, I haven't done a live stream in a oh, I guess it was the Christmas special was the last time. But maybe I'll just do one where I'm just like chilling and playing some good quality games. Put some face cam up there, because I know you guys love that face cam. I don't have a Santa hat this time around though. It's because it's not Christmas. But I think that would be fun, you know, just kind of hang and play some games and talk to you guys for like a couple hours. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow, maybe. Depends on how worn out I am from Destiny Tower, because the 99 floor dungeon is gonna wear me the F right out. And I might not record all of it because of how hard it's going to be, so maybe I'll go through half of it and see where I'm at. But Maybe there will be a live stream soon. Could be tomorrow night. I don't know. Tonight, I want to watch freaking Super Friends now. After like talking about it, dude, it's great, and and that's the cool thing about Super Friends and like that era of superhero movies and TV shows and cartoons and stuff is that it was a lot more lighthearted. Like the superhero films today, Avengers included, despite it being a lot more lighthearted than DC movies. I'm a DC fan, by the way. I don't care much for Marvel movies. Never really did. The only ones I really like are the first Thor's pretty good. I don't like Iron Man. I know, sacrilege, I don't like him. Or the movies. Avengers 1 is good. Avengers 2 I didn't like. Don't really care for the Captain America movies. The first one was pretty good, I have to say, though. Thor was good. I think I already said that. I don't remember what the other Marvel movies were that I like. I feel like Guardians of the Galaxy was awesome. I do have to say that. Guardians of the Galaxy is probably up there for one of my favorite Marvel superhero movies. But I've always been a DC fan, and that's what I was saying. Like so these superhero films are always very intense and gritty and stuff, and there's a lot more lightheartedness in the Avengers films, in the Marvel films, so I have to, but it's not enough to replicate like what we were seeing in Super Friends. Like Super Friends was like, meanwhile at the Hall of Doom, and they'd be like, gosh darn it, Superman, or whatever. That was a little bit of G.I. Joe up in there. Oh, I'm sure. I'm so old. I'm talking about how old G.I. Joe, that was a show in the late 80s that also before I was born that I used to watch. Oh man. You guys don't even know what I'm talking about. Dude, well, G.I. Joe was was an action figure before it was a cartoon. You guys know who G.I. Joe is? Or am I just way too old? People have to know who G.I. Joe is, right? I'm not that old. People know who that is. I'm gonna assume I'm not an ancient boulder and that people know what the frick G.I. Joe is. Right? Please know what G.I. Joe. Okay, anyway. Yeah, man. I'm just like in a superhero mood after watching Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Jumpstass. Also, one of the things that I don't like about that movie is when Lois Lane. I also don't like the ending because it makes me sad as a Superman fanatic. But Lois Lane is just kind of a big idiot in it. Like when she throws the staff, I'm gonna be like as not spoilery and as vague as possible. And if you know what I'm talking about, you'll know what I'm talking about. But like when she throws the spear, why does she just throw it into the water? Like why doesn't she just leave it alone? I just don't understand. Never understood that. It was like, Lois, because you did this, you made things like times 50 worse. Like I was just like, why would your first instinct to be like, I never see this stupid spear again? And I was like, just leave it. No one's gonna touch it. Superman's not by it. It's fine. I don't know. But that's just me ranting at movies. That's like how I am about horror movies too. I don't watch a lot of but we did it. I'll continue this in a second after we segue into. We got through and got the well-fed looplet, and we're gonna segue into, drumroll please, the next one, which is Stone Tree Mountain, I believe it's called. Stone Tree Mountain, and I decided to pair this beginning of this dungeon with how much hellscape it is by throwing in some good old Mario Sunshine music, which is essentially Hellscape, the game. And so, guilty here, I went ahead and I haven't used Wonder Mail this entire LP, I have to say. 100 episodes. By the way, it's the 100th episode. That's pretty cool. And we're not done, so this is my longest LP ever, officially. Excluding the special episodes, because that took, Explore the Sky, because that took it over 100 episodes total. But this is probably going to end up being like 104, 105, depending on how long maybe 103, depending on how long the next dungeon is. But, I don't even remember what I was talking about. What was I even Mario Sunshine, I think. Because that game sucks, and this place sucks. I don't like this place. And, but that makes sense, because it is the sand dungeon, the sand continent, which tends to have the harder dungeons. But, like, this one sucked. Having Charizard in here really kind of borked me, and everybody... So, there's, like, Gligar and Archeops in here who know acrobatics, and it's like, Okay, great. Like acrobatics, when they don't hold an item, it hits you for like a ridiculous amount, like a ridiculous amount, and I hate that. And like they hit you for like over 200. It's like great, I just got one shot. I also between the two dungeons, in the downtime that was cut out, I went and gave Gibbs wood hammer instead of seed bomb because. While Seed Bomb was reliable and didn't hit us, it also didn't do nearly enough damage for a physical grass type move by a physical grass attacker. Didn't make any sense that I had it really, and it was like, yeah, you take about 20 recoil damage, but say I hit someone with Wood Hammer, take that 20 recoil damage, then I follow up with Drain Punch, I'm fully healed at that point. So it's like, okay, I'm just risking that second attack, that return attack that they do after Woodhammer, if they don't die to it. Because there's like Whiskashes in here, who are, and Gassy Loos in here. So I'm able to like, get that quad weakness to them. And oh, guess what happens this time? Yeah, we killed Gibbs. Yeah, we murdered our friend. Barnaby's just had enough. He's been in every single one of these dungeons, man. So he's just like, you know what? Not dealing with that. So I don't blame you, Barnes. Yeah, Charizard just kind of is really annoying. And oh yeah, this is one of those freaking dungeons that has the four Ladybuzz sitting in a corner together that I don't understand why that's a thing or whatever. But oh, this is what I was talking about before, and I was like, I don't remember what I was talking about. I've never used Wonder Mail this entire LP. This whole time, I didn't use Wonder Mail ever, not once. And I will stay behind that despite if people are like, you used Wonder Mail at one point. It's like, nope, never used it until now. I used Wonder Mail to get 20 Guiding Wands to get us through this dungeon. And I'm probably going to do that again, honestly, to get through Destiny Tower. Maybe, probably more, might go up to like 40. Maybe I'll do 60. I don't know if you can have 60, but I know I can get at least 20 more. But I don't know if you can keep re-inputting the same code. I'm assuming you can't. But that's what I'll be doing to help get through Destiny Tower because of how hard it is. Oh my god, I wish you guys could have just heard that. My stomach just went like, I don't think you could have, I think it was too quiet, but my stomach just went like, as it wasn't a very good Golden Bolt stomach impression. But that's kind of the sound it made because, dude, I'm hungry. Golden Bolt is hungry, and I don't want to make food because I'm lazy, but I don't want to buy food because I'm poorsies. Not really poor, but I have a day job now, so I'm not really poor. I'm just very, very frugal about money now, which is redundant, but I'm being very frugal now because I have so much more money than I did, and that's what happens when you get a decent paying job as an adult. Weird, right? And so it helps but it just makes it so that I don't want to spend it even more than I didn't before. I was never a big money spender in general. So like now that I have money, it makes me want to spend it even less. But yeah, man, you're gonna see the Petrify Wand start to fly out in this episode. You're gonna see them start to fly out. So my original plan was to use a Guiding Wand every other floor, but that kind of flew out the effing window. Because I kind of lost track of what I was doing, and then I ended up getting Wand Expert later on, and then just bullcrap starts to happen toward the end, and I was like, I'm going to lose. And I almost did. Almost didn't make it through here. This is a hard as balls dungeon, dude, but like once I've done this, it's just Destiny Tower! So in real life right now, real time, Golden Ball post commentating, it's just Destiny Tower. That's all it is. It's weird. One dungeon, one team, one band, one sound. Was that from Drumline? That was the thing that I always disliked about having the marching band reputation. Like I was in marching band for 8 years total, like high school and through college. And people would always like quote Drumline quotes that you'd be like, oh, you're in marching band, have you seen Drumline? I'm like, of course I've seen Drumline. Who do you think I am? So of course, it's like, obviously I've seen Drumline. Well, it's like, what? Why wouldn't I? But I don't know. Like, people always would quote that at you, and one time when I was in a band bus, freshman year of college, which was quite a long time ago, now that I'm thinking about it, and how old I am. Yeah, this freaking bullcrap electric over here was discharging everybody. But like the whole, I think it was like the basketball team or something. So my college band had like 500 people in it, which we were one of the biggest bands in America. I don't think there are anymore because people aren't into it as much as they were when I first got into it. There's less people, and so it's like you're in like what, like 10 charter buses because there were so many of us. Like we were charted by section, which was nuts because like we had a lot of sections and then it was like one bus per section and we had like 500 people. So you can imagine there were so many buses. And so like the football team or the basketball team comes running out of the gym and they're like, all this for one band? And like someone's like, yeah, and then they just start going like, one band, one sound, which I think is from Drumline. Now you have to understand, I haven't seen Drumline in probably 8 years. So I don't remember really, and that happened like 4 years ago. So that was a long time ago also. Cause if I haven't stated before, I am so old. Too old to be playing Pokemon on the internet, but you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna go make me some macaroni and cheese afterwards and watch god dang Super Friends. I wonder if Super Friends is on Netflix. Or like Hulu. I don't know. Ooh, I have to change my... This is about to be like a real life Golden Bolt thinking out loud. My ex-girlfriend has my Hulu password, and I haven't changed it since we broke up. Which means I gotta get on that like now, because she's not using my dang Hulu. She sucks. yeah, I went there publicly in a video. But whatever. That's neither here nor there. Maybe it's unimportant. Anyway, just knocked the microphone a little. I'm sorry, microphone. I'm sorry, Audio Technica. Will you be all right, my beautiful muse? But yeah, I'm putting the progress device on the 25th floor, and it's a gosh dang good thing I did because this was from here up. When we start to hit like floor 30, bull crap starts to happen, and I mean bull crap. And I probably just clipped hardcore from that. But like bull crap. I wish I could be more clear about that even. It just gets to the point where we're like, hey, we're dying left and right, and you see like right now I think is when it starts. It's because idiots are trying to kill Charizard and Genesect is missing every shot. And then we have idiots like Whiscash using Muddy Water to try and wipe out our whole team, and that is stupid. But now I'm just hoping that Super Friends is on Hulu or Netflix or something. It's probably not. It's probably on like only one of those like illegal websites. I say that like, oh, it's not illegal, but it totally is. Those like weird websites that you can watch things for, that you can watch shows on. But obey the law, kids. Use Hulu or Netflix. Preferably Netflix, because Hulu still uses ads, which sucks. Oh, some more Sonic Unleashed tuning in. Maybe I'll play Sonic Unleashed tonight, man. Oh, maybe I'll live stream Sonic Unleashed. That'd be a great freaking time. I'm sure everybody would love that. Because that's the cool thing about YouTube gaming. Now, I know a lot of people are like, oh, you should live stream on Twitch, but the thing about Twitch is, I feel like YouTube gaming lets more people get access to what I'm live streaming because it's just on YouTube and that's where my following is. Like, my following isn't really on Twitch. Like, I have a handful of people on Twitch, but I have all of you guys here on YouTube. So, I just feel like YouTube gaming makes more sense to live stream on, because it's just like, oh, he's live right now, right? All I gotta do is click this right here, and you don't have to, if you don't have a Twitch account, you don't have to log into Twitch to do it. I don't know. I'm a fan of YouTube gaming. I know a lot of people don't use it as often, but I'm a fan of it. And I probably will continue to be a fan of it. Unless there's a huge backlash and everybody wants to make a Twitch account if you don't already. And you see Barnaby just straight up dropping like a fly there to Charizard constantly. Because that's how this freaking game is, dude. It's torturous. But you can see like the anticipation is getting so close. It's like, brrr, like we're almost there. We got like 11 floors to go. And then no more Never Hungries, no more bullcrap. It's just one big dungeon to go, and Genesect's just dying to Archeops. I'm like, just go to the stairs. I think this is, yeah, I was gonna say, this must be when I just started using guiding wands at everything, and everyone was coming after me, and I was like, you know what? We're doing it. Also, I don't understand why Genesect is hiding back there. It's like, does he know that that he's about to die? or something like that. Like, he knew that it was a bad idea for him to be where he was, so he's like, dude, I'm just gonna hide over, in the corner while you guys fight Honchkrow. And I was like, nope, petrified, because Sandslash is a jerk in this dungeon. And then we Guiding Wand it. And then look at this, it's like the game realized I was using Guiding Wands and Petrify Wands, so like, just put 3 freaking Pokemon in one room, the first room. And I just have to suck it up and deal with it. I'm like, dude, like, why? Why does that have to be the case? But we are so close, guys. It's gonna be so exciting that you'll see me finish all the Never Hungries. It was a triumph to get through this, man. It was a freaking triumph to get through it, but we made it. And that kissy sound just made me shiver a little bit. I hate that little like, kissy sound, or the sound when chip bags open, or the sound when you use packing tape. It's just those squeaky sounds like make my skin crawl, and I hate it. And I feel like I have to do something like with my mouth so I can pretend like wear that away, because that sound, I just hate that sound. I don't know. There's just like sounds that I dislike. But here it is, final floor, and freaking Honchkrow's in it, of course. Oh, and yeah, Earthquake, and we almost all died. Guiding Wand it is. Here we go. Here we go. And of course, there's a Charizard using Dragon Rage from I don't know where, but we made it! Oh my gosh, everybody, we made it! The final floor. Here it is. The item we got all of the Never Hungries, guys. We actually went and managed to get every single Never Hungry. And the satiated Looplet went to our treasure collection. We made it. Everything is beautiful. And we safely finished the expedition of the Stone Tree Mountain. I didn't see any stone trees in there. But anyway, the Never Hungries complete. Collected all the items in the Never Hungries series. We did it. 3 cheers for you. You obtained the Food Fighter crown. And that's not all. Congratulations! You did it, you completed everything, you obtained the completion crown. Satisfying for a completionist's heart and soul right there, ladies and gentlemen. And headed back to Lively Town. For one of the last times we'll be heading back to Lively Town and seeing this crew. Because next time, everybody, we begin the final dungeon of the game. Destiny Tower, where we will get the last Pokemon, the last legendary Pokemon there is to recruit. 99 floors, Gibbs, Barnaby, and Loomps together for the last time. The official beginning of the end starts next time, guys. So really, we're topping 100 episodes, and it's just so exciting. And yeah, we've come a long way, guys, and I hope you're emotionally and physically ready for us to go through Destiny Tower. Anyway, guys, that's all. That's what we'll be doing next time. That's all for the treasure collection. The whole treasure collection is complete. Thank you guys very much for joining me on this installment of our adventure. From me to you, have a very nice day, and I will see you guys next time.